Whoops, I guess I did have it down. Well, good evening and welcome back. We are getting into StarRupture tonight. StarRupture. I did play through the playtest a while back, and then it took me a while to actually download the full game. But that should be interesting. I remember very little about it, except that it did look interesting with the world. Hope everyone's been having a good hump day so far. It's been meh here, but good to chill some and get into it here. We're going to just start over. Enter session name. I don't know. I'm too tired to feel very creative right now. It is definitely single session, single player. I can't talk. I've got a sinus headache. Tree pollen is about to kill me, so don't be surprised at much that comes out of my mouth. We're not going to skip the tutorial, because I don't remember what the hell I'm doing. But I guess we'll go ahead and start. Without further ado, and as I recall, this does take a while to load, like Green Hell. This is also coming from Creepy Jar. Select character. We get to choose. Sure. I'm not sure what the differences are, but sure. I like his glasses. That's about as deep as I'm getting into it.
What the?
Right at the moment.
Please don't move. I want to run a holistic scan. Commencing holistic scan.
Trying to get my poor man's stream deck sorted out.
Prisoner P0212. Welcome.
That cheap man's stream deck. More like it.
The Playwood Corporation begins right now. Hello, I am Gal, your galactic assistance liaison.
All right, good to know.
The Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory.
Getting a mint for my throat.
Here. Let's get this training over with. I want to get to work.
Yes, I would like to. It would help if I gave my controller permissions because, yeah, we are using controller. Regenerative chamber. And yeah, I remember very little. We have personal storage here. And more regeneration chamber. I just want out of here. Mainframe. Read. Dear convicts, welcome the first team of the new Argos project. All right. Just leaving that up there in case I'm not going to read it all out right now. And we have our basic item printer. Yeah, this was very heavy on the base building and general building, and I'm usually not as big on that.
Arcadia 7 in the Raptura system. The goal of this training
Raptura
is
system.
to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler.
All right.
Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use it to extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
Well, where do you want me to go? And yes, I did the tutorial during the play test, but it has been long enough that I don't remember much about it. I did enjoy exploring the world a little bit. And yes, at least our character can jump. As I recall, yes, we can gather those.
That's a snack.
That's a snack. If you say so, buddy. Okay, I think that may be the thing we were going for over there. But yeah, we can mine out of that. There is a decent bit of mining and automating mining going in this, and I just barely got into it before. I do remember I tried to set up a system on rails and just severely screwed it up. Okay, we did find the meteor. I don't think that was the route it wanted us to go, but I don't care. I also want to get some more fruit. A snack! All right. Okay, that's how to equip it. I'm not entirely clear on the controls still. It seems that it still does not have the best built-in controller support. All of the prompts are keyboard. I'm mainly using this for movement because I have a little bit of an RSI problem in that hand, so the keyboard movement is tricky, but yeah, end up using controller for more because it's easier when you're holding a controller. Okay. Equip the building tool and choose the base core from the menu. I don't know where I want to put the central point of my base. Truly. But I'm going to go around and gather some of these that look like green olives on a stick there.
That's a snack.
That's a snack.
Come here.
All right. I don't want to hold E, just press E. Those do. Those look like olives on a stem. And they're some kind of space bugs. But yeah, I remember we want the hydro bulbs for later. For hydration. Because as far as I can tell, you can't actually drink that. I'm not sure what it is, but you can use the hydro bulbs. We're going to trot around a little bit and try to figure out where we want to put the core of our base. And also grab some fruit while we're at it. Other gatherable resources. This seems to be heavier on the building and mining aspects than Green Hell. Although it was pretty good on the building. But you still need to try to make sure you have hydration and whatnot. All right. We are basically just exploring a little bit at this point. I vaguely remember the immediate area around where we landed, but not that well. I'm wondering, and yeah, there's whatever that is. I couldn't get over that far. You were in a locked area in the playtest.
Location barrier activated.
Yeah.
What?
Letting you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Yeah, the playtest was basically just the tutorial bit.
The Claywood Corporation cares about you.
If you say so. So, we can't get too far out trying to build our base. But we can blast that. And we need to let our mining tool cool down. I forget what they were calling it properly. I'm impatient. So what's new? That got some interesting purple fumes. But yeah, this area is very samey here. I am wondering if we ought to get closer to the lander, but I'm really not sure what the best location to pick is in this vicinity. We've got a fairly big flattish area right around here that's not all blasted looking like that. So sure, well this looks as good as it's gonna get, probably right about here. And I'm not sure press B to equip building tool. Building colliding with a player. Alright, that looks as good as anything to me right now.
Materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first.
Okay,
Use the
we need
harvester
more
to extract
ores.
them, just like you did with the meteorite.
I don't want that. Oh my god. I guess I do want that. But we need more ores. Okay. How far out do we need to put this thing? Okay, I don't even want to build that, honestly. I really don't. Because that just does not look right. Okay, we got out of it. Because, yeah, I don't think it was really needing us to build anything else right now. Yeah, the titanium ore. Well, I'm going to get some star tiers first. I'm not sure what that one is. We'll find out. Titanium. So we'll get some of these small rocks. I'm hoping that we do get more powerful collection tool as we go, because this does get close to overheating very quickly. Like so. Okay. Whoop. I'll just blast the actual ground. Okay. Clear some of the smaller ones. Yeah, we've got more ores like over in this direction. I don't know if that on the ground actually counts. I mean, we may be wasting time and energy here, but it looks like it should. I mean, we also have the auto mining thing that's probably better suited to. Okay, let's just go for one of the smaller chunks over here. All right, Mr. Scientist, don't get so impatient. Once again, I'll blame it on him because why not? Okay, this is taking a little while. I mean, that looks like a smaller piece that it should not... Wow, that looks like it was almost ready to go. Trying to get the feel of this a little bit. If we can. Can't help but feel like this is not doing as much good. Alright. I'm giving up on that piece. I think this very area is better suited to waiting and coming back. Go for a... That looked like a smaller side piece that we should be able to get, but maybe not. All right, let's wait for those bars to go down. I think we'll be waiting a while here. Yeah, it's saying heat and just not seeming to be going down. Is there something else we need to do? I guess maybe we need to hit R to reload. Yeah, apparently we do. I do wish that they had a more obvious setting, because I could do with some larger text on these prompts on this screen. Getting old here. Okay, I've always kind of been like that. Oh, hey, crew. I'm just getting into it again. I did the play test, and it seemed pretty cool. I enjoyed Green Hell from the same developer enough. Well, same studio. But it certainly seemed worth picking up the full game and seeing. It did seem a little bit heavy on the building and mining for my taste, but I know a lot of people really like that. And yeah, back with my evening coffee again. How long is it going to take to blast this apart? I know the feeling. I know the feeling. It did give us some more ore. We're almost up to the amount of ore that we need. Almost. Well, we're going to need more ore later, but I mean for our immediate goal to make the basic building materials. Cool. That prompt basically notified us when we did hit. Guess it will reload while we're running. Alright. Where are you, smaller deposits of titanium? I'm going to grab some more of this. Polyfruit. I just love his voice. I mean, that is a voice. Although on that note, I hope the game audio is getting through okay, because I was having a little bit of a problem with that one of the last streams. That I didn't quite figure it out. Yeah, I find the world very interesting. For something like this, especially, they very different from the Amazon setting on that other one. Well, it's a very, very different game, but I had some hopes with the art based on the other one. Okay, we'll eventually get there, I think. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing enough that I probably am taking much longer than it needs to do this thing. But that's pretty much only to be expected. Well, we have one more piece to go, apparently. One more unit.
I can't believe I'm here. Everything here is fascinating.
Everything here is fascinating.
I'm very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts do not share it.
Most of them are usually idiots who are unable to see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Well,
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
he sounds like a nosebleed.
And besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
All right. Okay, I want to hold Q to holster that, because I don't think we need it right now. I think this is our way back up. Ah, cool. Yes, that is our way back up to the landing thing. Oh, doing pretty good. Other than the allergies. How about you? Well, other than the allergies, about the story for the next however many months. But tree pollen is particularly aggravating. Okay, I guess we need to do that. And how do I get it to actually do the thing? There. We need 120, apparently. Max.
Everything's ready. Now build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from
Oh, wow.
dangers.
Well, I guess it is that time of year still.
Corporate investment. So it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
If you say so. But it sounds like Scad lives somewhere that is snowier than anywhere that I've ever lived, basically. And I've lived with some snow. Oh man, yeah. Down where y'all are. I'm not surprised. And we're not even feeling a need to run. We need to set up the habitat within the building core area. I bet. Well, we don't actually need that right now, but... Okay, I was trying to get it to equip the damn thing, but it doesn't want to right now. There, that's better. I think if you sort of evened out the climates, that would probably be about perfect. Ah, a lot of poplar there, huh? Yeah, I don't miss the allergy season back home, living basically with a bunch of national forest all around in high biodiversity area. Got all the kinds of pollen, and it could get pretty bad. But it's not much better here. Oh my god, no. Just clear those out of the way. I missed them when I was looking for other small pieces. This is probably sound ridiculous, but I didn't actually go outside today. I think it was raining again here today, though. One of those days, though. Okay, put it right up against, well, I want to see a little better how that is arranged in relation to other things, but yeah, I mean, I guess this is as good as it gets. I don't know what I'm doing building this stuff. Okay. Build an airlock into your habitat. Let's open that airlock. I did do the playtest, but it's been long enough that I don't remember too well. I did find it a pain in the ass if I planned really poorly to begin with. I remember that much. And I remember wow, there's that, whatever that is. But it let me build over it, so It does have the little pylons. Okay. Get our building tool. Now, we can build our airlock.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it.
All right.
You will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
I remember I did need to build like, well, I probably didn't absolutely have to, but should be able to build like some small stairs to get up there. Oh my god. Yeah, this is so ridiculous. Well, I could use this as stairs in the meantime. That whatever it is. Get in the airlock and yeah. Alright, basic item printer. It can live there.
Terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies.
Oh my god.
Which will in turn give you access to new buildings.
Okay, use the corporate terminal to claim level 1 rewards. I guess we're leveling up soon. Let's get a corporate terminal. Yeah, sure. I don't know where to put it. It doesn't matter. And we can get air level rewards. All right. Claim.
The first reward was free,
What a great reward.
Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift. It will cover light years in seconds.
If you say so. All right. It is time for a lot of building. But yeah, I remember. Now, let's see if I can actually find it on the... stairs, yes. That's not what I want. I want to turn it around. I guess I'll use this, yeah. Use the keyboard control to actually... Alright, yeah, that should do it. Nice. Let's see. Build an orbital cargo launcher. I don't guess it matters too much exactly where. Ooh, and we have viewports that we can build in. The solar generator. There it is. Of course, we need to get some more stuff. Oh my god, I'm doing that shit again. Alright. We will go out mining some more. And then, of course, soon we'll be getting more mining automation going, but not quite to that point yet. Not quite. I do remember that much, though. I think I'll go back to the same piece over here. 'Cause why not? Alright. Let's do the thing. If we can. And yeah, that right analog stick sensitivity is terrible. It really kinda is. Let's do this. I don't remember how many we were needing to get for... We'll just keep gathering for a little bit. Because I don't remember exactly how much we did need to get to accomplish our immediate goal. We need to build some materials. Ah, yeah. I recall they did add zip lines. Yeah, that would be good. Once I actually get used to the game again, I'm also interested in looking at the co-op. That could be fun. Okay. If you completely max it, it will auto-reload. I was wondering. Because it did before. I would imagine. I only encountered some of the relatively weak ones so far. And they were a pain in the butt. The ones that it will actually let you encounter in the playtest area. I think we'll move on to titanium pretty shortly. But yeah, it is going to be handy to get a little more gathering automation going. I did have a little bit of a problem getting the... I remember I got frustrated trying to get the rail system built up properly. But... hopefully they have all... I also ran into just some plain bugs, but that's not surprisingly in the playtest. Not surprisingly. Again, I can't talk. It has been a long day. But yeah, I'm going to actually get to like 120 on this. I can't talk at the best of times, but it's been a day. Okay, I made it to at least 120. But I don't know how many I actually need. My brain and my mouth are just not always connected the best. Never have been. Probably never will be. That was what I was thinking, because as I recall, you're gonna be needing it. Aha! Hadn't quite gotten far enough to learn as much about that one yet. I remember I was having problems with the hydration in particular last time. So I am basically just grabbing at them whenever I see them. He's saying he needs water now. Okay. That's clearly not it. I was trying to get his inventory up, and that is clearly not it. That is not it either. All right, buddy, where is your inventory? Hitting I does not actually bring it up. I'm trying different controller there. Different controller buttons. Use.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial.
This is a known thing, but...
Of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Oh, shut up! Just shut up! Let him hydrate. Let the man hydrate in peace. That was kind of funny. Right after you mentioned it, it warned him of his hunger, his thirst level. And he better top up with a little bit of fruit. Nice! We better get some more of the hydro bulbs. Oh my god, those sounds. Those sounds. Alright, yeah, we better top up on supplies pretty soon. Because he sure is going through them. The little that he did gather so far. All right. We'll eventually get our actual objectives. Eventually. I'm going to keep him going until he actually gathers at least 120 of this, because why not? Get them matching. And then he can go try to get some more supplies. I'd rather do a little more foraging than actually get back to building and placing things quite yet. All right. There. That does seem to be going faster. All right, we're good, I think. There. We have any more this direction? I don't think so. And yeah, we're just going to go around in circles. I know there's more over here. And we need to get the hydro bulbs.
That's a snack.
That's a snack. Yummy, yummy hydro bulbs. Yummy, yummy
Come here.
olive on a stem.
Acquired.
Which are presumably the buds. Maybe they're the pods. I doubt. Maybe the biology is just totally different on this planet. That seems likely. Too bad he can't eat those bugs. Yeah, that's what I was, figured that out before. And then we've got the fruits and probably some other types. Yeah, I forget what they were calling those, but... And I'm not even going to gather... Well, I may as well go ahead and gather. There are not a whole lot right here. Yeah, that was what he was just eating. Ah. Do they treat poison or will they poison you? Ah, good. Because I suspect he will probably have a lot of opportunities to get poisoned. Okay, I think he got all of them. And at least in the playtest, they did not respawn in this area. So, I don't know. Perplanct.
Fascinating specimen.
Aha. As I remember, before he did start running low on resources within the beginning area. But yeah, it did not get to Rupture.
That's a snack.
And yeah, I know there's some closer in. We're just exploring out a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Also interested in a while in testing exactly where the boundary is. Yeah, we're running up against it again.
You can't go further without completing introductory.
Oh, hush. I don't want to, even.
Barrier activated.
I actually do kind of want to, now that you're telling me I can't. That is sort of the effect that that kind of thing has on me. But there are interesting specimens out there, no doubt. Lots of interesting specimens. To somewhat stay in character here. Fascinating.
Come here.
All right. Let's gather this patch over here.
Acquired.
Yes, yes they are. But yeah, glad to find out that they do eventually respawn. Yeah, why not? We're just going to gather what we can here. Really fascinating gameplay right here. But we are in the tutorial bit.
That's a snack.
That's a snack. How observant of you, my man. How observant. Okay. We've gathered enough snacks for right now, I think. We'll go try to make some building materials. Oh my god. Or he could do it that way. Basic item printer. Print us some items. Too bad it can't print him some food. For all I know, eventually it could. Okay. That gives us a better idea of how much it does take. Because I could not remember how many we got for what and resources. But we should be able to get some building done. Orbital cargo launcher. All right. Yes. Close. I mean, I think that should do it. Build a power supply. Oh, there are the platforms, I guess. Indeed. Come on, go to the other tab, please. Select a commission in the orbital cargo launcher. Oh my god, I'm doing that again. Trying to get out of the building. Let's use. Select a commission. I guess that's it. Supply the OCL with the required items. Basic building material.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase.
Okay.
Which will unlock new schematics.
That did it. Well, I hope so. I certainly do hope so.
The shipment has arrived. You've just
All right.
been more useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more.
Good to know.
New schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Reward in schematics. Yay. I mean, I'm kind of getting the idea that this happens here, but
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you.
how nice.
Can you guess what they're for?
Trivial question.
Can I
Of course
guess?
I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings.
Yeah,
and rails.
this was about as far as I got
You've used equipment like this
before in the,
It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building. You'd waste my potential if I had to do that.
Exactly. Let's
I
take
had
advantage
trouble
of those
getting
two
the rails set
documents.
up, but hopefully it will be clearer now. We will see. We can hope. Build an ore excavator on a titanium ore deposit. Alright. I am indeed going to pause the game here. And be right back. Okay, we should be back now. And I'll get back to it. Not that there was anything exciting going on when we had the little break. But yeah, this looked like the obvious place to do that. Okay. And that's where we find the rail. That's sort of connecting. That's clearly not it. I guess that would be the sort of excavating symbol. Oh. I don't guess it matters that much. Okay. So we get to try to get that set up. Oh my god, not again. Connect the excavator with the OCL using drone rails. Ah, yeah, and that was a bit of a pain in the ass. Well. And I don't remember where the, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. This was... Oh my god. My question is... Well, this is as good as it gets, basically. Which is sad to say. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much a disaster. Okay, we connected it badly. Provide enough power for your buildings to operate. Does that mean that I need to build another of these solar things? I think it probably does. Just barely reading between the lines. I don't know what I'm doing here. My guess would be that indeed the new thing needs this. Of course. I mean, well, I'm going to trot around this way again. It's working. 0 in grid. I thought I got these sort of connected. Maybe I can build another platform that will connect them. I mean, this is janky as hell, but I mean, clearly this is janky as hell. Okay. That is clearly not getting it either. That would be because I managed to get it on ground level, because I'm a genius that way. But my question here becomes, how do I actually remove elements? Because I know there is a way to delete them. I mean, select and, I think I'm gonna need to do this shit from on ground level, cause yeah. But I know there is a way to select elements, I'm just don't remember what it is. Alright. That's not the one we want. There! I finally got it on the right. That was indeed the problem. Yeah, that ain't it. I mean, the supported ones can clearly be whatever height. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them the appropriate damn height for what I actually want to do with them. We can come back and clean that shit up later. I mean, yeah, that is just clearly not working, and I'm just clearly not getting something here. There. Alright. If I have to, I'll do it this way. I say I'll do it this way, and then I'm failing to actually do it this way. Alright, that is maybe not the component I need then. Let's just call it platform. Yeah. I think that was where I was going wrong. I was choosing the wrong component because it looked like if you wanted one on a... It looked like you would need one on supported, but apparently you don't actually there. Okay, that. Yeah, what I want is, I'm trying to get a connecting platform going. I'm just obviously failing to quite understand how this is supposed to be working. I also have a low frustration tolerance. Yeah, that does not seem to be what we want. All right. Oh my God. I just kind of suck at this. I really kind of do. Provided I mean, there may be another way too that we're supposed to be doing that. I mean, those are clearly not connected. I'm just trying to figure out how to get them connected or tear this shit down. We are pretty much failing right here. Is anyone surprised? I mean, yeah, that put in, but that's clearly not, there is an air gap. Let's look at this. Yeah, it's insufficient power. We clearly need to provide it power. Okay. Okay, you can deconstruct using F. Again, the very small print is being a pain in the ass. I should probably actually check him again. Oh yeah, he's going to be needing some more supplies in his bod here.
Oh, nice.
Nice. I mean, yeah, this guy just pretty much sucks. I'm blaming it on him. We don't want to split it. We want to use it. There. Try to get his food and his hydration both topped up somewhat. There. That's as good as it gets. Yeah, that was what we needed to do. I think we get the resources back. I hope we get the resources back. I mean, I just clearly screwed up building that. I thought I got it appropriately placed, but apparently I did not. So let's retry this shit. Okay, and we can just move it between the elements. No, 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 no. 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 Not like that. There. Alright. We'll go to our build and we'll try this again because I'm pretty sure what it was meaning was that we did actually need another solar generator thing. And I think maybe that is a bad place to put one. And yeah, I don't know what we're doing, truly. Maybe on this side? I don't think so. I mean, it's going to be undermined anyway. Ah. I would like to try to figure out what level, how to actually get it at the same level as the other component. I mean, I was under... Okay. This may be a dumb way to manage it. It probably is. Oh my god, and there we're getting to collide with the rails if I move it up too much. Okay. And I've not been paying as good attention as I should probably to the little bit of props at the bottom. Okay. I didn't... Okay. Screw that. Just screw that. I managed to accidentally place that one there. This is just truly exciting here. There. Okay, I'm just kind of failing here at figuring out exactly what it is wanting me to do. Ran into that problem with the tutorial when I tried it before. But it is also possible well, I was trying to think of something else we could do, but I'm trying to figure out how to get the component we need at the right level to put it where we actually want it. Because, yeah, well, from what I'm gathering, we do kind of need the generator. But I'm also Well, another generator closer to this, but I'm also not sure exactly how to get it to connect up at a different level, or get it to the level we actually want it. Because, yeah, building platforms, if they're at the same level, would make sense, but they are not. I wonder if the stairs will indeed connect things up properly. Well, this is directly on the ground. We will leave it there. And let's see. That's not what we want. Yeah, clearly that ain't it. I think we need another platform to get that to do. I'm like the opposite of knowledgeable here. Rotate. Okay, we can get it to go to the ground, but do we need something at the top for it to line up with? I think maybe we do. First, having trouble getting this actually lined up now. All right. That clearly is not getting it. Alright, maybe that'll work. I mean, I don't think it is a good solution, but... Alright, I mean, that's just not what we want, but... we can take it down if we need to. Oh my god. What we want to do is somehow get this connected to that. Building requires a connecting platform. Okay, that is so not right. This... it really... I know I keep saying that, but it really is not clear how you're supposed to get this put together. It really isn't. We've got a new kind of ore that will can put out. which does not help us whatsoever right at the moment, but I mean, I may be misinterpreting what we're even supposed to be doing here to get power connected. But I am having trouble seeing how we're supposed to accomplish this at all. I remember getting hung up on this before and eventually getting it. Somehow. I just wish I remembered how. That's just so frustrating. Okay. Rails do transfer power, supposedly. I mean, Is it as simple as building some more rail? I think it might be. We got a question mark there. Not that it really matters. I'm gonna try this. Now, is there a, I think there should be a connector point. Alright. Let's see if I can find a connector point over here. I mean, I never claimed to be that smart. I really didn't. I mean, the way I understand it, considering this is hooked up by rail to an element that does have enough power supplied to it, it should be supplying power. Maybe I just need to take a look at the question mark. It's saying insufficient power. Maybe we need... I'm not sure what the hell it's doing here. Maybe we need another... I'm gonna look at the generator. Use 15 in grid 10. Alright. Maybe that kinda means it should actually be connected up, I think. Maybe that does just mean that we need another solar thing here. It looks like it should be connected up. And we can rip down the other shit as required, basically.
Now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you install all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
I'm slow on the uptake sometimes. I really fucking am.
They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claymore Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
All
This
right.
can be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those degenerates my patents. They don't care about the law or intellectual property. But if
Well,
it's necessary and they actually deserve it, then so be it. Don't quote me on that.
don't quote me on that. Yes, I feel like an idiot. But it is what it is. Now we can do this. Okay. Select a commission. Oh, seriously, that... Well, I'm not at my best, but... Jeez. That was still embarrassingly bad. Have comprehension problems on stream, of course. They could make it a little bit clearer with the tutorial, honestly. But I'm interested to see what lovely schematics we get after we manage to level up again. I got to say, this is taking a while, though.
Great work as usual. Now build the analyzer and
Of
research
course.
some local flora with it.
Ah, yes, I remember we did actually build the analyzer before. We'll get this now. And that seems to be our only schematic that we're getting. All right. Sure. Oh my God. I have to go back to the build menu and hit escape to get out of it. And I should have some per plate that it can analyze. Oh yeah, I still have some of that.
Once you research enough plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future,
That
you will
took
need
the
to
rest.
decide which
That took
corporations
the
you want
rest
to
of
share
it.
your research with.
I didn't mean to transfer all of it over. Fuck that.
And will appreciate it when you choose them.
Just very much fuck that.
Send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research
All
with.
right.
The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate
All
it when you
right.
choose them.
That was not good, honestly. That just was not good. And that is the only thing we seem to have unlocked, because this is the tutorial. So I guess it wants us to provide more shit to this. That's what it sounded like. Drag one. I don't want to give it both of my plates. It seems like split. That, yeah, I'm mad. I basically lost all of my food that way.
Another great day for science. This data will be useful.
Okay, that is also apparently analyzable. I don't know that I want to give over one of them, but we will. Alright. Okay, that was fun getting rid of all of our food for the moment. I think maybe I better go out looking. I'm also glad he's not totally clotheslining himself on that rail. I mean, that just does not look good. But yeah, I totally failed to see that it had transferred all of our stock of the poly fruit over. That pisses me off at myself. But we've got some more over here. I better get some of it. See what else we can find.
Barrier activated.
Alright. No, we don't. We do indeed have a little bit more hydrobulb, though. I mean, that's not going to help us other than for hydration. I mean, clearly, this is not the kind of terrain there that they grow on, but we're going to follow. Oh yeah, that patch is just on the other side of the barrier. What happens if we run into the barrier? It just won't let us through. It doesn't like shock us to death or anything. That's good. But yeah, at least we seem to have a little more fruit here. considering I pulled that dummy.
Barrier activated.
Oh, shut up. I'm tired of hearing about it. We can see.
Barrier activated.
We can see.
You can't go further without completing introductory training first.
Piss off. I just want some fruit since you took it all.
Come here.
Barrier activated.
Okay, there is some a little bit closer in over here. But I was going around the periphery a little bit. At least this shuts that up. Staying away from the barrier. Yummy, yummy fruits. That's a snack. And I'm keeping my eye out for... Whoop. That's not what I meant to equip. I didn't mean to equip anything. I mean, those do look like they should be something you can gather. But they do not appear to be. Okay, at least we are getting some more fruit.
That's a snack.
That's a snack. If you say so, buddy. I mean, in Earth terms, those look more like some kind of flower spikes, but... I mean, that could be a snack. Anyway. If you're not a coward.
Barrier activated.
Oh, I'm so tired of that already. But yeah, there is a more limited amount of hydro bulbs, which I'm slightly more concerned about. But hopefully we can get out of this intro area at some point. At some point. Although indeed, that's when we do start running into things we don't want to run into. Although I seem to recall I did manage to encounter some inside before, around the edges.
You can't go further without completing introductory training.
Oh, hush. Okay, so it's not far from that arch. And I think there was some other kind of thing that we could collect over in this vague direction. Not this direction, apparently. Now, question becomes, do we actually get access to a bit of a map? Ah, that is on the other side where I was going to blast it. Okay, he can probably stop this soon. I mean, what else are you going to do if you get fenced in like that? Right around the edges of your fence. That sounds like a maladjusted animal in a pet shop. Which... Alright. Well, there's a more liquidy looking bit over there. And there's something that looks like we may be able to gather it eventually. Something different looking. But yeah, I'm questioning. Aha. Yeah, here's, as I recall, that other thing. The prickler.
Acquired.
Some kind of, not quite cactus fruits. That's something else he can feed to the thingy. And of course the other ones were on the other side. But he found some pricklers. Oh yeah, this is really hospitable environment here.
Barrier activated.
Oh yeah, alright.
Barrier activated.
Alright. I think we'll just have to go back around here. That does not look jumpable. And his stamina has probably... No wonder it's seen better days. And yeah, that one is just on the other side. But we do have at least
Go further without completing introductory
one
checks.
more sample to feed into the analyzer. And some more fruit to feed into him. I'm hoping there gets to be more than one thing he can actually eat. I mean, for basic sustenance. I've also seen a very limited amount of the perplanct. And we've fed one of those into the analyzer already. Better hope we don't get poisoned too much. If that is against poison. And yeah, we're just up on Bear Rock again. And getting back up toward our initial landing thing. Let's just go back down and feed that to the analyzer, shall we? I'm hoping to eventually get out of this intro area. Eventually. Can't really see a lot of indication that that is actually doing the thing, but I guess it's still doing the thing. All right, let's go in and use our analyzer. And split. Remember to split. Okay. I was not paying as good of attention as I could have. There.
Another great day for science.
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure how to tell. It should be giving us data points, but I'm not sure how to tell what, I guess that's 145. I'm not sure what it is doing, truly. Yeah, we do not have the equipment upgrade station yet. I'm just trying to figure out... Well, clearly we're going to have to give him some more hydro bulbs. I'm just trying to figure out how to see what data points he... What are we doing here? Okay, inventory. Hydro bulb. Use.
Tasty.
If you say so. We should probably feed him too while we're at it. Okay, it will hydrate him above 100 a little bit. Okay, the prickler will give him that and hydration. We're just going to top him up on whatever we can. And yeah, we're not going to try to eat ore. Okay, I'm going to call him good. He's not good, but I'm going to call him good. I'm trying to get it escaped out. There, finally it did. All right. I think this may be what we need to be doing. I'm not sure. No assignment. Okay. It is time for a break shortly, and I may actually do a little bit of a consultation with Professor DuckDuckGo in this case. Because this is frustrating me. I would imagine that some of y'all could probably, while ads are going on, could probably stand to get a drink, get up and move around some, something like that. So we are actually going to pause in a second. And we are getting output full. Alright, we'll try to figure that out later.
Great.
But I thought it didn't look like it was working. That would explain it though. But we are paused and it's time to go to a little break. Okay, we should be coming back. All right. Yeah, looking into it, the only way to do this is to, as far as I can tell, feed in more organic materials. So we may need to feed in some of the stuff. Okay, I'm just trying to get the escape to actually work again and get us back out of the pause. There, it finally worked. Yeah, this is behaving weirdly. Am I gonna have to restart this game? This is just so not right. It seems to be lagging like hell. Oh yeah. I'm not sure what is going on here. But I'm going to, I think, try to restart the game or something. Because this is just so not right. All right. Oh, geez. Yeah, that's just not responding. So we're going to do it through Steam, and then I can redo the source, and we'll be right back with that. I'm not sure what happened there, but hopefully this will fix it.